Welcome back. One of the processes that you may want to automate is to automatically add individuals to a webinar when they purchase a product so that you can sell to them one item in your product funnel. When there are networks like Warrior Plus, you can automatically add an individual to a GoToWebinar webinar. Now, there are platforms like ThriveCart that will allow you to integrate. However, you will need to use a third-party connector to a site like GoToWebinar or Zoom. You're now looking at ThriveCart, and we can automate the process of adding individuals to a specific webinar, but we will need to use Zapier to do it. In order to make the connection work, we will need to have products that are already set up inside of ThriveCart. And what we will do is we will connect ThriveCart to Zapier. And what we want to happen is for there to be a specific trigger inside of ThriveCart. In this case, we want the trigger to be a product purchase. We will then click Continue inside of Zapier. Once we've connected our account, what we'll need to do is we'll need to select a product inside of ThriveCart. Now, because we've integrated ThriveCart with Zapier, we can select one of the products that we already have available inside of ThriveCart. Now, these are all optional elements. What we're now going to do is click Continue. Now, in Zapier, we need to test the trigger. Zapier has then found our product. We're then going to click Continue. What we now want to do is make sure that when there is that specific product purchase, we're going to have an individual added to a webinar that we have set up in GoToWebinar, which we also connect to Zapier. We're going to connect GoToWebinar to Zapier. We're then going to select a specific webinar that is already set up. What we need to do inside of Zapier is we need to map the fields. Once we continue this part of the process, what we will have done is we will have made it so that we have connected a specific webinar that we have set up with a purchase that's going to happen in ThriveCart. And so we can integrate our training or our sales webinars with our sales with an existing shopping cart, whether there's an integration inside of that cart or not. If there's no integration, we will use third-party cloud-based connector Zapier. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I'll see you either in another video or in another course. Welcome back. Now, there is a second way to either configure an upsell or downsell page, and that is to use your own page. And in this case, instead of using ThriveCart's page, we're going to use our own custom page. When we do this, what we're going to do is we're going to click on the embeddable downsell editor. And we have all the same choices available. We can customize all of the elements inside of the downsell page editor. And of course, all of these same features exist in the upsell page editor. Once we've added all of our elements and we have customized all the elements, what we can then do is click Complete. That'll bring us back to this configuration area. And for the sake of this video, we opened up the upsell configuration area to get to this stage. What we're going to do here is we're going to place a URL where we're going to be adding our code. What we're then going to do is to copy the code. We're then going to add the code to our page. And once you embed the HTML, you'll then see the code on your page. You'll then save and publish your page, and you will have then configured your downsell page to use instead of the shopping cart or ThriveCart page. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now, in this shopping cart system, which is ThriveCart, you have the ability to edit an upsell and or downsell page. So what we're going to do here is we're going to click this button and we're going to edit the upsell page. Now, in this case, you're going to have two choices. You can either customize your upsell page within ThriveCart, or you can use your own custom page. For the sake of this video, we're going to work through this process of launching the upsell editor to use a ThriveCart page. And basically, ThriveCart is going to give you an editor that you can customize and add things to, and this is the page that your customer is going to see after they make the purchase of your main product. So in this case, you will not need to use a page on your website. All you'll need to do is to customize this page. And so what you'll do is you'll use elements from this editor and you'll add them into the area in order to make the page what you want it to be. Each element you add from the right side, you click on top of that element, you can customize that element here on the left side menu. So every place that you put your cursor, is an area that you're going to be able to customize here in this area. Once you have completed the work, you can then click Complete. You'll also be able to tell what your page will look like on a mobile device as well as a desktop computer. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Come back. When you are using a shopping cart system such as ThriveCart, the principles of setting up a specific funnel are similar to those on the affiliate networks. ThriveCart is going to have you set up specific products that you're going to designate as your main products. You're also going to designate specific products that you're going to designate as your upsells. You're also going to have specific products that you're going to designate as your downsells. When you're working with a specific product, you're going to set up a specific funnel for that product in ThriveCart. So for example, let's assume that you're going to be working with this specific product, and you then click Create Funnel. In ThriveCart, you would then click Enable this as a sales funnel for this specific product. Now, after you determine how you're going to deliver the main product, ThriveCart is going to give you a specific area where you're going to configure your upsells and downsells. You'll see that one product is already configured as the upsell. If you have downsells available, you can configure them. And basically what you're going to do is make them available in the very same way. So what the customer is going to do is they're going to come to the page and see the upsell. They'll then make a decision, and if they choose not to take the upsell, they'll then be sent to the downsell that you set up here in this area. What you're going to notice here is that ThriveCart gives you the opportunity to set up at least 5 upsell and downsell sets that will occur back to back in your process. Now there is a step after this process, and that's going to be configuring the upsell page and then configuring the downsell page. And we will go over that in the next video. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now inside of the course platform Teachable, you may have noticed that one of the things you can do instead of sending an individual when they sign up for your course to a thank you page, you can send them to a custom URL. Now this is going to be a way of your being able to direct individuals to another offer if you want to show that to them. You will need to, on that page, give individuals access to a course link where they can begin downloading or viewing the content. What's important to note is that even if you enable the commissions for an individual for that specific product, there's no guarantee that the individual will be going to a link where the affiliate will be credited for sending you the individual to make the additional sale. So using this method as a way of directing people to an upsell, unless you have no other way of being able to do it, is not going to be a good idea to use, especially if you're going to be working with affiliates. Now it is possible that what you can do is on the thank you page, you can make your products available in a featured blocks area. And basically what this is going to do is it's going to give you a way of being able to select specific courses to make them available on your thank you page. Now in some cases what will happen is these URLs are going to be the same as the ones that your affiliate will be cookie for, so you're going to want to test to make sure that the links are going to be working to provide the individual credit. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now course platforms typically have their own specific proprietary upsell process. And so you will need to determine how your platform, if you're using a course platform like Teachable or Thinkific, you need to operate the specific upsell process. Teachable's process operates within specific content areas or lessons. For example, we can go into this specific lecture. And what you're going to see here is that within the lesson, one thing that we can do is click here and we can click Add Upsell. And it's then that we can choose a specific upsell for us to offer to our customer that watches this lesson. We can choose a specific pricing plan. So if you're going to offer some kind of special pricing, you want to make sure that there's going to be a pricing plan available inside of the product that you're going to be placing in the upsell. You'll then want to write in copy. What you can then do is to save this upsell. You'll then notice then that you have text stating that the upsell is then going to be available. You can then move the upsell where you want it to be. Once you've done that, you can then preview the page where the upsell is going to be. And so you'll notice now that the upsell is going to be available inside of your product area inside a specific download or video watch page. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. We are now inside of the hosted course platform, Teachable. And you can use a platform like Teachable to set up an upsell or order bump. Now, these processes are going to work differently than you will see on an affiliate network, but they accomplish the same goal, which is to show your customer an offer, and that if you have an affiliate to promote that offer, they will be credited with both sales. You'll see here that inside of this specific product area, you have what's called an order bump area. We can click on order bump. We can then click on create order bump. And basically, we're going to select a specific product plan, and then we'll then be able to go in and select a product that we want to add in to the order bump that's already part of our system. And we can choose the product. We can then choose the order bump pricing plan. We can then click next. Now basically, it's here where we can set a specific order bump price. Once you've set it up, you can then click add order bump. You can then turn on the order bump. When the individual goes to the checkout page, they'll then be presented with the bump offer, and they can choose to tick in the bump offer and have it added to their product. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now, most shopping carts and affiliate networks give you an alternative to presenting the traditional sales funnel. One way that you can present a customer with another offer and to have that product sale credited to an affiliate is to use what's called an order bump. Now in Warrior Plus, this feature is not active on all accounts and will depend on scores specific to the network for an individual operating on that network. However, assuming that you do have the feature available, what you can do is you can go inside of a specific offer, and you're going to click on the specific product within that offer. What you're going to notice here is that there's an area called inline upsell. This is basically traditionally known as an order bump. What you can do is you can click on this button that says new inline upsell. And basically, you can select a product that you already have available on the network, and you can add in a special price for that product because the individual will then have the opportunity to make the purchase along with the main product. You can choose to show the product image. You can choose a specific commission rate for this specific inline offer or bump offer. Now inside of Warrior Plus, what you can do is you can then click Save. And you will have set up your inline offer. You can then X out of the inline upsell. And what you've now done is you've now set it up so that when an individual comes to make the purchase of this specific product, they will then have the option of getting another offer at the checkout. What the customer will then see is they'll then be able to click a checkbox to add on the bump offer that you have made. And this is an alternative in order to present an offer to a person and to have the affiliates who promote your product credited for the sale. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. You were looking at an older version of Optimize Press, a WordPress plugin for page building. And the same feature that we're going to look at exists within both new versions of Optimize Press and other page building systems. You have available to you what's called an exit redirect. And basically, when the individual attempts to leave this page, they're going to get a message asking them for permission to redirect them to another page. So what you can do in the exit redirect is you can write a message for an individual to stop and look at another page. You'll then need to determine where the redirect URL is going to be. This is one use that we can make of the downsell button on the main product area. Basically what we're saying is that if someone goes away from this product page, we still want to credit the affiliate for a sale that's made for a redirect. So we're going to click Add Downsell. In this case, we're going to add this product to a specific downsell. We're then going to click Save. What we now need to do is we need to get the page URL. We need to copy this page URL. We need to place that page URL inside of our exit redirect area. And we're going to place the redirect URL here. We're then going to click Update. And what we've basically done is we've made it so that when an individual exits this page, they're then going to be sent to another offer. And that offer is now going to be a downsell that we have set up inside of this offer so that the affiliate will get credit if there is a sale made from the exit redirect. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now, some affiliate networks will allow you to place multiple buy buttons on one page and still send the buyers to specific upsells and downsells. You can do this within Warrior Plus. For example, we're going to look at the main product, which is the first product that the customer will see when they decide whether or not they're going to make a purchase or not. You're going to notice there that there's going to be an Add Product button. So we're going to do here, we're going to click Add Product. And we're going to choose a product that we already have available to add to this specific page. And we're going to grab the product and we're going to add it to the page. We can make any customizations that we want to make. For example, we can make it so that an affiliate can have a higher percentage for a specific product. We can then click Save. What you'll notice here inside of Warrior Plus now is that we have a second product that we will have on a specific page. We also need to add in an upsell. So what we're going to do here is we're going to add in an upsell. We're going to choose an upsell. Now we can choose a different path. However, we can make it so that the path is going to be the same as it would be if the customer made the purchase of the other product on the page. We can then click Save. What you'll now notice is that if we hover over this upsell, that what is highlighted will be the upsell that we have set up originally. What we now need to do is we now need to make sure that there's going to be a second buy button on the page for this second product, so the customer will actually have a choice. We're going to go to this code area, and what you're going to notice is that there are going to be two products that have specific buy buttons. We have the product that we placed before on a specific page. We can then use the drop-down menu, and we're then going to use a second buy button code. And so what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to copy that code, and we're going to need to place it on a specific page. Now the page that we fed to Warrior Plus is going to be the page that we have here in the setup area. So that's the page where we're going to place on the second buy button. What you see now are going to be two buy buttons on the same page with different prices. We're going to save it. And what you'll notice is that during the validation, you'll notice now that we have set up two buy buttons on the same page and that this validates for Warrior Plus. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. You can actually have multiple funnels within your offer. For example, let's assume that a customer comes to make a purchase and they purchase your main product and buy either the upsell or the downsell. They'll then come to see the product that's not connected on a thank you page or in an email. However, you may want to have the customer see an upsell and downsell for that offer also, and then to have the affiliate credited for those sales also. If that's the case, what you're going to do is you're going to add in another page with another product. We will first add the page from our website into the offer. We will then select a specific product that's already in our system that this buy button will deliver the customer to. And we already have products set up inside of our system. All we need to do is to add one of those products to this page. We're then going to click Save. What you'll then notice then is that that product is not part of our funnel inside of Warrior Plus, and that this is what Warrior Plus tells us. However, we are going to make it an upsell for one of our products. And so we're going to determine that there's going to be an upsell for this product even though it's not part of the chain. We're going to select the product that we just set up, and we're going to save that product. Now in the Warrior Plus system, you won't see these two products inside of your offer map. The offer map will only show those products connected to your main product. However, your affiliate will still be credited for the sale of the two products inside of this offer. We do want to verify that this product will send the individual to the product we just set up, and we can hover over this area in Warrior Plus, and we'll see then that the new product that we just set up is then highlighted. If we move the cursor, you'll see the highlight goes away, and that product is then highlighted. So basically what we've done is we've set it up so that when an individual comes to this second product and they make a purchase, we've set up another funnel for which the affiliate is going to be credited for because it's within the offer that we have set up. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. You may have noticed that the buy button code that's used inside of an affiliate network is very specific. It also comes with a specific graphical buy button. However, you may not want to use that buy button on your sales page because perhaps you have one that converts better. You want to be careful about going into the code and just using it as is because you want the affiliate to be credited for any sale that comes on that page, even if you choose to use your own buy button. Now, in the Warrior Plus network, there is a process. In every affiliate network, there is a process, and you'll have to determine what it's going to be. The Warrior Plus process is going to be that you're going to use the pixel only. What you're going to notice here is that there are going to be two pieces of code that you're going to place on your page. Warrior Plus states that you're going to need to copy one particular part of the code to place it at the top of your page, and that's going to be this part of the code. That code is going to be invisible, and you're going to place that in the header or someplace at the top of your page that won't be visible to your customer. And instead of the Warrior Plus buy button, what you're going to use is the Warrior Plus buy button code. You're going to place that on top of your own buy button. And so we can choose a buy button that we normally use on our own page. Perhaps we have one that our page builder uses. We can choose that buy button. What we're going to do is we're going to place that special link on the buy button area that we have determined is going to be the one we're going to use. And what we've done is we've used the buy button code that we're most comfortable with. At the same time, we've assured that the affiliate that sends us traffic will be credited for any sale as a result of customers that they send us. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now, it's possible that you may want to have a page inside of your funnel that your affiliates will get credited for if a customer buys, but you don't want to have it so that when a customer sees an upsell and a downsell that they see this product also. So perhaps maybe you're going to have this product available to your customer on your thank you page, or you're going to have it available inside of an email. Either way, you can set it up so that an affiliate will be credited with a sale from this product without having the customer to see it at the point of purchase. And so you'll notice here that Warrior Plus questions you on why this page is not in your funnel. That's because we've not attached it to any of the upsells or downsells. But the fact that it's included within the offer, when a customer clicks on the buy button, if that customer has been sent by an affiliate, the affiliate will be still credited with the sale of this product. And we can do that with additional products. All we need to do is to add in a sales page URL and then connect that sales page URL to one of our existing products on the network. What that means then is that any offer that we have available is adjustable by having us add a new product to that offer, even if we don't add it to the actual chain where the customer is going to see the product after a purchase. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now, when you're working on an affiliate network like Warrior Plus, there's typically a validation process to let you know if you have set up your code on your pages correctly. This is important to do so you'll know when an affiliate sends traffic to your page, they will be properly credited for every sale that occurs for the visitors that come through your sales pages. In the Warrior Plus network, that validation process takes place on the actual buy button code. And you'll notice here that if we hover over this area, it says to us that the code has not yet been verified. What we'll do here is we will click this code in order to verify that the buttons that we've placed are going to be correct. So we're going to click the Verify button. Warrior Plus will then take us through a verification process, and it will check the page. One of the things you'll notice is that the buy button code has been set up correctly. However, there is a missing element. In the Warrior Plus system, what is required is that we also place a sales page disclaimer code. So we are going to close this area. We're going to click on Get Code. We're going to come back to this area that says Sales Page Disclaimer. We're going to click it. What we're then going to do is we're going to copy the code, and we're going to head to place this code on our page. And we're going to place that code inside of a custom HTML area, and we're going to save it to our page. Now in Warrior Plus in particular, the disclaimer is going to go to the bottom of your page. Now this is not going to be with every network. It's only going to be for the Warrior Plus network, although you may have a specific process for the network that you are using. Once you've done this process properly, you're going to see validation in green in Warrior Plus all the way through. Now, if your network does have a validation process, you do want to go through that process because, again, it assures you that all of your buy buttons are going to be set up correctly and that when a customer goes through your sales funnel, they are going to be sent to the right pages in the right order. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now, if you look at the two sets of code between your basic or your main product and then the upsell, you're going to see a difference. If we look at the code here, we're going to see the actual button code, which we just used, a sales page disclaimer, a tracking link, and a countdown timer. In the upsell that we have set up, and we click on Get Code, we're going to see button code, we're going to see a sales page disclaimer, we're going to see a tracking link, we're also going to see something called a no thanks link. It's this no thanks link that we place on the upsell page that the customer will then have to click in order to be sent to the downsell that we have set up. So what you'll need to do inside of your system is to determine how you can find the no thanks link so that you can place it on your page so when the customer clicks that link, or if you choose not to set up a downsell, they'll then be taken to gain access to the product that you sold them. So we're going to look inside of Warrior Plus in this particular case and click this no thanks link. And you're going to see that this is, again, HTML code. We can copy this HTML code and we can head to our upsell page. Now in this paging system, we need to place a hyperlink here on the page. And basically, we're in an older version of Optimized Press, and all we're going to do is we're going to place that link in that we just picked up. This link is the no thanks link, so that when the customer clicks on that link, they'll then be taken to the downsell page that we have set up if they choose not to make the purchase of the upsell. And we can test that link by clicking on it to determine if we'll be sent to the downsell. And we are then sent to the page that we have set up for the downsell. So basically, we want to make sure that the no thanks link is going to be placed on every page with the exception of the main product that the customer is going to purchase. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now, typically in any affiliate network, you're going to have product settings, and then it'll be the case that the system will know where the individual needs to be sent once they make a purchase. What we're now going to have to do is we're going to have to make sure that this code, which is the buy button code, in each case is going to be added to the correct page or the page that we have set up here inside of our system. And it's that code that will make sure that when the individual makes the purchase, they are then going to be sent to the page where we want them to be sent. Now in Warrior Plus, this is going to be specific HTML code that we can then copy and place on our page. Warrior Plus does have customization that you can do with the button, but basically you want to make sure that this code is in place on the page that you have designated inside of your product. So in this case, we're going to copy that code. We're going to head to the page that we set up. And we're just going to go inside of a custom HTML code area, and we're going to put the code there, and we're going to add it to the page that we're going to be using. We'll then see the buy button based on how we set it up in our product. We then want to do that for every page here inside of the offer. So now what we've done is we basically made it so that When the individual makes a purchase, they click on the buy button that we have set up, they will automatically be sent to the page that we fed to the system with the buy button that we just placed on the page. Now the issue is going to be how will the individual get to the downsell page if they choose not to buy this offer inside the funnel that we have set up. We will go over that in the next video. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in the next video. Welcome back. Now when you're setting up a sales funnel inside of an affiliate network, you do need to feed that affiliate network some information. In the Warrior Plus network, we need to feed the information to the pages where we want the customer to be sent. In Warrior Plus, there is a page setup area for each individual product inside of a funnel. Now these pages are going to be offer specific and funnel specific. You can offer the same product in a different offer in a different funnel. So in this case, what we need to do is we need to click the page setup area and we need to place a page here where the customer is going to be sent. That is how the network knows where to send the individual when they click a specific link. If you have an affiliate and the affiliate clicks a specific link, the network then knows to send the individual to this page that we have set up as the sales page URL. And we need to do this for each product inside of our offer. So you'll notice here, we go to this product, there's a page setup area. We're going to place a sales page URL here in this area. You're going to notice for the downsell, there is a page setup area. We're going to set the sales page URL for this area. So basically, we have to feed the affiliate network information so that it knows where the customer needs to go when they make a purchase of a specific offer. And this is something that you are going to have to do regardless of which network you use or which platform you use for your sales funnel. And it's on each of these individual pages where we will place the buy button code that will determine the order of the funnel. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Typically, what you will have available to you is the ability to set up what's called an upsell and a downsell. What this means is that when the customer makes the purchase of your primary product, you can make sure that they are then sent to another offer that you have set up. Inside of your system, this is going to be called an upsell. For example, here in the Warrior Plus network, we can determine what the upsell is going to be. Now, when we click this upsell button, the only things that we're going to have available to us are going to be the products that we have already set up inside of this offer. So you will not be able to offer anything as an upsell. It'll only be the universe of products that you have made available inside of this offer. So what we're going to do here is we're going to determine which one the customer will see once they have made the purchase of our primary product. And we can then set that as our upsell. This means then that as soon as the customer makes the purchase, they'll then be sent to the second product that we have made available. But what happens though if that customer decides not to make the purchase of the upsell? What we can do is we can send the customer to what is called a downsell. Now in the Warrior Plus network in particular, you're not going to use this button on this primary product page. You're going to use the downsell button connected to the upsell. So basically, we're going to click Add Downsell. We're then going to determine which product the customer is going to see if they decide not to buy the upsell. And we can use any of the universe of products that we already have available. We're then going to choose that product and we're going to click Save. Now every network is going to display differently in terms of how you're going to set up the upsell or downsell. So what's important for you to understand is how the network you're using lays out this process. Now all of this technology happens automatically. It happens with the buy button code that you set up on the individual pages. And we will go over that in the next video. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in the next video. Welcome back. Now an offer is going to be composed of individual products. For example here, you're looking at multiple products inside of one offer to a customer. You're going to notice 4 products inside of this offer. And each of those products are going to deliver the customer to a specific URL or place to give them access to what it is that you are selling them. and each product will then deliver the customer to the area that you specify. Each of those products can deliver the customer to a specific email marketing list. Each of those products can have a specific commission rate. And so basically, you're going to set up these individual products and you're going to place them inside of an offer for your customer to see and make a purchase. How you arrange them and when the customer sees them will determine the nature of your sales funnel. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in the next video. Hello and welcome. You're now looking at the Warrior Plus affiliate network, and we're here because we're going to look at some advanced scenarios of setting up sales funnels. You'll notice here that we're inside of what is called an offer area, and Warrior Plus is like any other affiliate network. You're going to have offers that extend from the products that you have on the network. Sales funnels are important because they give you the opportunity to offer individuals that are going to be promoting your products to earn more revenue for every sale that they send you. You are going to notice here that in the products column that each of these offers have multiple products inside of the funnel. That means then that in this case, an individual has 6 opportunities to earn income. In this case, for this product, an individual has 5 opportunities to earn income from one sale. This is important to you as well as the individual that may be promoting your product to their subscriber list. There are other affiliate networks that are very similar, such as JVZoo, Zaxa, and Pay Kickstart. The basics are going to be the same. You're going to have an offer, and you're also going to have multiple products inside of the offer. So in this case, even though we're going to use the Warrior Plus network as an example, you can operate the same features inside of any affiliate network that we are going to demonstrate to you in this course. Before we move on to more advanced features, we do need to go over some basics. We will do that in the coming videos. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in the first video.
Subscribe our channel, share this video your friends. Thanks for watching.